That's Jada. That's Jada.
Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know. DJ Epps, what up?
This is the opening credits, the way I start my shit off. We been getting money while these niggas been asleep, dog. I'm so old school and I'm still playing leapfrog. That's really what I'm trying to teach y'all. Y'all niggas and bitches will never learn. If you never have discipline, nigga, you never earn. Stay the fuck away from people who look for the blunt to burn. And know that family and friends always gon' fake like they concerned. And y'all don't know what I've been through. Y'all can't tell me what I can and can't do. I walk through the fire with them Jordan 4s. Still in the game and they still rooting for the boy. Grown man boss, real nigga shit. Whoa. These niggas fake, man, ain't none really rich. Money, no money, and we don't know y'all. We been really in the trenches, we got niggas on the yard. 23 and 1 and never see the sun. They been in so long, they never seen they sons. And it's the type of shit that we go through. Living on faith, man, and trying to be hopeful. A lot of dreams buried in the cemetery. The game they playing out here, y'all know it's very scary. I keep my heart cold like October to February. I'm trying to hit on every number like I'm Jerry. Go large or go home. I'm in the zone like I'm 2-3. And I'm playing with an attitude. Timberwolves, KG. I talk slick, nigga know that I'm nasty. And when it's wartime, know that we ain't trying to be classy.
It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know. Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. This your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile and enjoy. For you said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
Yeah. What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Celebrity Tuesday is going down right here. Welcome to the DJ Epps and Friends Show, the #1 DJ show on social media. We holding it down Monday to Friday, weeknights here, 10 p.m. Eastern. Holding it down for you is your boy, yes, straight from Miami, DJ Epps. Now, understand, we got cool DJ Red Alert coming through tonight. He's about to pop in here in a second. But just reminder, man, if you want to buy a badge, you are more than welcome to buy a badge, but I need you to share the live. DJs, if you're in the building, man, get ready, man. A lot of stories about to happen with cool DJ Red Alert about to pop up. Today's show is brought to you by Positivity Water. You need that alkaline water in your life. Positivity Water. You need to try that, try that, try that. Trust me, it's delicious, all right? Shout out to my man DJ Intake in the building, DJ Newmark in the building. I see DJ Red Alert in the building, and I always wanted to do this. I do it sometimes, but I like want to do it when he's here. Yeah.
What's good, man?
OG, what's going on?
How you been, boss?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. Another year. My family's good. Like I said, like I tell everybody, I'm still relevant. I'm here. How you doing?
Man, same here, man. We do what we love, we love what we do. That's all. You know, when you have got
Right.
the passion what you do, you don't think about the length of time. Just keep going.
Right, right. Absolutely right. Oh, man. Listen, man, it's an honor to have you on the show. I mean, me and you go way back, but, you know, every time we link, it's just love, man. It's
Yes,
just, you
indeed.
know what I mean? Positive energy.
Right.
How's the family, man?
Family good, man. You know, I'm enjoying the grandpa life. I love
Listen,
it. I love
I remember coming to New York City to do a party. I forgot what club, but you know, you came by and did a special guest visit. You know what I mean? And then you turned around and said, "Yo, Epps, I want to introduce you to my son." I'm like, "What?"
Big guy, right?
Big guy. I'm like, hold up. You know what I mean? How cool is that for your son to be chilling with you side by side, you know what I mean, in the club, just vibing, peeping game, and listening to good music and all that good stuff,
You
man.
know, he went through the channels because, you know, that's the one that used to be on the radio as a little kid.
Right.
You know? And
Right.
now he's a father, you know? And we just keep rolling, that's all.
How does he enjoy watching the history and still watching things just keep on progressing? And now he's even part of the culture.
Oh, man, you know, we consider him as, in the beginning section, as one of the hip-hop babies in the beginning.
Right.
You know, right along with a lot of my peers that was coming up at the same time, that we all was coming up at the same time. We had our kids, and, you know, they be coming to their own. So, you know, it's a pleasure. Man, he's busy doing his thing. He's not really too much involved with the business. The younger one is, but the older one, you know, he move on. You know, he's a family man. You know.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. God bless your family. They're beautiful. And I'm assuming, you know, you still a pretty boy. You're a young boy. You married still, right?
Yes, indeed. I'm still married. Matter of fact, the first of next month will be 26 years of marriage.
Wow. You know what? I think me and my wife is 26 together. We're 14 married.
Okay. All right.
So I'm following you, OG. I'm following you, man.
Altogether, my wife and I, we're going on 32 years, but listen here.
What do you tell a DJ that really try to balance a career like ours and they moving around state to state, maybe country to country, and being the hottest DJ, you know, they are, and move around with temptation in this world? What advice you give those DJs to keep a strong, healthy marriage and making sure your wife is happy, besides, you know,
first and
not
foremost,
doing the wrong?
within yourself, temptation, like you say, but think of the consequences to see if it's worth it, because, you know, it can cost you, you know?
Right.
Put it this way, you got a strong mind, everything be accepted. You got a weak mind, you got to pay for it.
Right.
That's it.
Right. How's the communication?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's it, man. You know, keep them happy, man. Keep them happy.
That's what's up. Everybody, if you just chimed in, man, if you just joined us, man, it's my man, Cool DJ Red Alert. Like I promised you, share the live. Definitely hit that follow button if you're not following the OG. Red, you know, we all know you for you know, being one of the great legendary DJs. Now, before you, Red, who was the DJs you would listen to when you was growing up, coming up, man?
And let me tell you something, man. As a young kid, I was sneaking downtown in the Midtown area to the discos and listening to some of the greats that you probably people never heard of before. People like Pete DJ Jones, Grandmaster Flowers. It's quite a few of them, but, you know, you go to sneaking down there to after work Thursday on a Friday, or on Saturday, I was going up in the Bronx and checking out the guy by the name of Cool Herc.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because for most of us DJs, it probably really starts with you, you know what I mean? Starts with you, Grandmaster Flash. But, you know, sometimes you guys, you looked up to other DJs, and some of those names, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I had never heard of them except for Cool Herc, you know?
Right. And no, the funny part about it, we learned later on, the people like Flash, Grand Wizard Theodore, brother Mean Gene,
Mm-hmm.
as two of us, AJ, rest in peace. We was all going to hurt parties, but we ain't know each other.
Right.
We did not know each other. We probably went past each other, you know, whatever and everything. We were so into Herc and
Right.
Rock.
Right.
Until, you know, we caught the bug and then we started doing it and then we started coming across each other. So, you know, it's always somebody that set the tone.
Right. Right. That's what's up, man. And your starting point of career, you know, you went through the Boogie Down phase, you went to the Juice Cruise phase. I'm not really, everybody knows those stories and everything, but like, what was your how did you get recognized? Because till this day, DJs want to get recognized, how to get on the radio, how to get on Sirius XM or, you know, the Hot 97, the WBLS in their neighborhood, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, you got to understand how I got put on in the beginning when I got down with the Almighty Universal Zulu Nation.
Mm-hmm.
No, when I got down with the Zulu Nation, that went through my cousin, the original DJ Jazzy J.
Right.
You know, once he moved, because I'm originally from Harlem, and my
Mm-hmm.
cousin Jazzy from Harlem, but Jazzy moved to the Bronx. So we moved up to the Bronx, you know, and he started DJing up there. You know, he was DJing for a guy named Mario, Disco King Mario, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, his band snatched him, and when he snatched him, he started speaking up for me. And I got on, you know, and kept riding. Now, I'm admit, I was like the bottom of the totem pole, because you had all the fly DJs before me. You had
Right.
Africa Islam. You had, rest in peace, Wizkid.
Right.
You had my man Grand Mixer DXT. You know, you had a lot of the DJs, and, you know, I was just waiting my turn.
Right.
And when my turn came, I learned to embrace it and don't abuse it.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And some DJs, you know, they're anxious, you know what I mean? They're itching for a scratch.
Oh, yeah. Quick. You know, there's something that I think that don't goes on today, and it probably do, but I'm not aware of it. Paying your dues.
Right.
Paying your dues. You know, I think a lot of people are today, not saying everybody, but a good amount of people want to skip the line. They don't want to waste no time. They want it now.
Right.
You know, we're in that instant gratification where, you know, people just, I need it right here, right now.
Right.
But you know, you got to build foundation.
Right. And do reports with a lot of artists, man, so they know who you are. You never know. Some may take you on the road and you know, things might just blow up bigger than you think. You know what I mean?
And put it this way, you know, we in different times, and I respect the different times we're in compared to the times I came up.
Mm-hmm.
So people gonna look at things different, you know. But I have no problem if any of them want to come to me for advice or ask me what did it take for me and such and such. Now the rest is on you, how you gonna go about it. But you know, build foundation. You build foundation, you know, you be solid. It take you a long way. But you skipping the whole thing and just want to jump on with no foundation, you gonna fall through the cracks of the wall.
Right.
That's
Absolutely
what it is.
right.
No, so to each his own, and I respect them all. But you gotta find out for yourself.
Right. So, you know, of course, your career took off. You're red alert. You done passed the torch to a couple of other DJs and so. Now, little old Epps, you know, raised and born in St. Luke's Hospital. You know what I mean? Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
But as I grew up and in my teenage years, I realized too many DJs. I can't really roam around the way I want to roam around in New York yet. You know what I mean? And my mom says we go to Miami.
Okay.
I go.
And where you grew up at? Where you grew up in the city?
I'm from Lakeview in Manhattan.
Oh, Lakeview on the east side, 106?
Yeah, right across from Jackie Robinson.
I did not know you were from over there. You're not far from me.
Listen, no. I'm heavy with Lakeview. You know what I mean? And I love that area. You know what I mean? Going to Central Park, getting my bike stolen from from some big boys. You know what I mean? And so on. I've been through it all over there.
You was down the block from Schaumburg where you had the legendary group called the Magnificent Seven. You know?
Yep.
You know,
yep.
a couple blocks from there, you have Fat Man Scoop grew up around there.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
You know,
Scoop was even shocked that I was from there.
And you know, they first known as the Central Park Five, but now they are a different name because they, you know, it's all free and clear through the false charges. All that took place around there, and not far from where you was at. Oh, a couple blocks over off of what avenue it is? You had the Great Walls of the graffiti. You know, everything is all laid out. Rest in peace, my man K. Slade.
Right. Absolutely. So, you know, too much DJs. There was everybody from the Doo-Wops, Tony Touch, to U-Flex, and so on. But as I moved to Miami, it was wide open. Like, it was wide open, and I got to bring that New York feel to South Beach.
Nice.
And created the Sugar Shack and Fat Black Pussycat at Liquid with Chris Pacello and them and NFA, and we would bring you too. I would book you to come to my spot and DJ.
I remember when I did your birthday party.
Right.
I never ever forget that. That's the first time I met Trick Daddy. Never ever forget that.
Oh man, and Trick would tell me, yo, that's some real shit that, you know, you bring the OG over here to the South. You know what I mean? And you know, he would tell me the same thing, and those stories live. I don't really talk about those things, you know what I mean? But those stories live with me, and it gives me goosebumps just talking about it, because you know, I helped create hip hop on South Beach, period. You know what I mean?
Respect. You know, hey, listen here.
You know,
if that's meant to be, it's gonna be, and now it's to go down in history. You know, so it's a good thing that you made that movement.
And as you came to Miami and you did my birthday party, you introduced me to poo-poo juice. Are you still drinking poo-poo juice?
Yo, Epps, within March of this year, gonna mark 3 years, I stopped drinking.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you who's to blame for that. The pandemic.
Wow. Stop right there. So why me too 3 years ago in the pandemic, I stopped drinking as well.
Wow. So you and I probably have something in common. Was you a person that drink at home?
No.
Only when you go out, right?
And I'm not a drinker like that. I just drink, you know, sometimes, or even when somebody be like, yo, Epps, you know, play my record, here's a drink, you know what I mean? I drink.
Right. So,
but let me hear your story first, and I'll tell you.
Well, you know, when the pandemic hit, you know, within mid part of March, you know, everything shut down. So everything shut down, no place to go. You stay at home, you know? You know, nothing happening. Everything shut down. So, like I said, I was never a person drinking at home. So I just learned to take a withdrawal and stay away from it. And then when things start opening back up, I start challenging myself. I say, let me see how I could do without it, because I took a long while without it. And I just kept going. Like I say, this coming March going to be 3 years, and I feel good about it. But I had a good run with it. I had a hell of a
Listen, man. Your story is way different from mine, man. I tell you, man, you know, like I said, I wasn't even a drinker like that, but still, it made me realize that I'm at an age where I need to stop. So I'm doing a strip club on the worst night of the week, every Monday for 5 years straight. You know what I mean? And right before the pandemic hit, you know, some individual came into my party. You know, they got in my DM. Most of them get in my DM. They asked to get on the guest list and this and this and that. So this individual, female, asked to get on my guest list. And I put her on the guest list, and she came by. She had a good time. And while I'm DJing, she offered me a drink. And, you know, I drank with the other drinks that I had. And, but, you know, that particular drink, I didn't notice anything, but by the end of the night, you know, when I counted my money and everything, and the owner of the club was telling me to go home, and I'm sitting at the bar. Never sit at the bar. I really do my stuff, count my money, and go home.
Right.
And he's watching me sitting at the bar. He's like, yo, where's the envelope I gave you, and why are you chilling at the bar? Aren't you supposed to leave home? and I'm looking for the envelope. I can't find it. And he's like this, yo, you left it on top of the amp rack in the office. And I'm talking about like, you know, a lot of money, right? You know what I mean? Door money, not just, you know, getting paid to DJ, door money. So you already know.
All right.
And he was like, yo, take this, put it in the bag, and go home. So I go home, and next you know, this individual, I go through the back door, this individual's waiting outside in the dark, and was like playing with her phone, like, yo, you know, my app is not working, the Uber, you know, I don't got no ride. Played that mess. After that, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing.
Right here.
You know, I heard a lot of stuff after that. I noticed a lot of stuff after that. I noticed a lot of lies. I noticed a lot of extortion. I noticed a lot of foul play.
Right.
And of course, it will involve my family. You know what I mean?
Yes.
My wife, more to say.
Yes.
And it just got ugly. So I just like, you know what? I don't need to be drinking no more, because you know what I mean?
Hey, there's a beginning and there's an end.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you know, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you don't know about the reason. Sometimes they go into a good situation, or it may go into a bad situation. Unfortunately, it went into a bad situation, but you're still here to talk about it to this day.
Yeah, definitely, because I try to encourage DJs to go perform without getting twisted. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to have a little drink to just light it, but you know, I notice some DJs, they'll just get belligerent, drunk, and
no. I oh my God.
I used to do that when I was young. I used to turn up. I mean, this is Miami, strip clubs. I get it, you know.
But you know, like I said, there's a beginning, there's an end, man. That's it, man. So to anybody that's listening right now, and you DJ or any other profession you do, what you do so you don't get caught out there, or you know, whatever the situation is.
Yes. Red, everybody just chime in. DJ Red Alert in the building. Everybody on my Twitch, Twitter, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all that. Appreciate y'all. TikTok was popping. Listen, Red, talk to me about Red Alert Day.
Red Alert Day. Let me tell you something. We start aiming that stuff right after I had my anniversary 45 years of DJing a couple years ago.
Right.
45 years of DJing. So right after that, the person who I'm in business with, you know, as a promoter, I was working for him for years and years. And he wanted to put together this anniversary party for me for how many years of DJing.
Right.
So then we start gazing upon other interesting things. And you know, we started kickstarting that as of last year. And we've been involved. We had the different events going on. I had a display that was laid out in the Port Authority down in Midtown. What else I had did? I rocked out in the middle of Times Square. There's quite a few things. Of course, you know, I was right down your neck of the woods with Norman Nori and them, where we saw each other, you know. And I was just circulating and still involved with radio at the same time. But I'm picking up everything that leads into this year, which is the anniversary. Not only the anniversary of the culture, but this year marked 40 years of me of the radio.
Right.
Some people get confused. You say, you just say 45. No, 45 years of DJing. 45 years of DJing, but 40 years on the radio.
Yes.
So that's what it is.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations with that, Red. Like, you know what I mean? That to all radio DJs, I know that's very, very inspiring. Definitely for me.
And man, listen here. Mainly when we see so many people that we losing, that's why I always spend time celebrating, because you never know. You got to embrace that.
Right.
To the fullest, man, you know? I mean, I know you celebrate in so many different ways about certain things. Everybody else should do the same, regardless of what it is.
Right.
Celebrate, man. And that's what I'm doing.
You said we losing a lot of people, you know. Course of the year, we lost a lot of young rappers, you know, the Triple X, the Pop Smoke, you know what I mean? The list goes on. Even some of the OGs like Black Rob, Coolio, Shock G, you know. Yeah, you know, and that reminds me, and I spoke to Special Ed today, matter of fact, big shout to Special Ed.
That's my guy.
And he just asked me, the first thing he asked me, are you healthy? Are you eating healthy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you eating, Red? How you maintaining that gorgeous face of yours, man?
Hey, yo, I can say one thing. The wife handled her business.
Right.
She monitored me. She makes sure that I'm eating the proper stuff. She's right there with me. My support system. My soulmate, my ride or die. I mean,
yes.
Really, it doesn't go one way; it go both ways. But she really helped enhance me to shape into where I'm at right now.
Nah, that's awesome, man. And you gotta have that backbone, having your back, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now you see, I say. You can't lose something that's worth prime.
Right.
Right. What's out there? Temptation? Yeah. But prime is home.
Right. Absolutely. Red, we are in the 50th year, my man.
Mm-hmm. Who would ever expect? The funny part about it, because in the beginning stages, before records were being made, they was downplaying it. They was calling it all kind of names. They were saying it wasn't going to go nowhere. And then when records started being made, replaying them records in the streets, making sure that everybody get to hear it. God bless the cassettes, because after you're recording a party jam and everything, you're hearing the tapes floating all around. Then here it is, rest in peace, the Super Rock and Mr. Magic that opened the doors for people like me to be on the radio. He took the jump start. They look at him like a fluke, being on the independent station, WHBI, then wind up being on a major station, BLS.
Right.
Meanwhile, generation after generation, era after era, they still talking this nonsense, but 50 years. 50 years. Who would ever expect? And you know what? It's a trail of people. Now, I know from respect to my peers from the very beginning, but I'm glad that it kept carrying on from, like I said, generation to generation, era to era, because if we not had continued, we wouldn't be celebrating 50 years.
Right.
It just kept on. And, a lot of people became well-known businessmen. A lot of people have been successful with careers that led into other different lanes and different avenues. Here it is in film and TV and anything as far as product. It got a sense and touch of the culture. Right. The lingo, the style, the sounds, the footwork.
Right.
The art, everything all enhanced coming from the culture. So, even though you think about the culture, you just think it's just one thing as far as music concerned. No, it's a little bit of everything.
Right.
All included. You just can't keep certain things out. Many a times from what I learned, so many different genres of music had range from a culture. They had their own culture. We talking about rhythm and blues. We talking about jazz.
Right.
So many different genres, but they always wanted to pull the first thing out from the culture is the music part.
Right.
Then they start looking upon everything else from the culture later on. But for us, we learned how to embrace it. Right. I know many times when I was being interviewed by some people, because, there have been issues over the years and problems. So they be saying, what's happening to the state of hip hop? I said, hip hop is doing fine. What you mean hip hop doing fine? I said, oh, you talking about rap.
There's a difference.
Rap is a part of the culture. You cannot place the whole culture into rap. Rap is a part of the culture. I know it have differences, but the culture is still going on strong.
Right.
It's a lifestyle.
Absolutely. And speaking about the culture and 50th anniversary, our boy LL has a big part of this.
Oh yeah. He's showing his ASS.
So let me tell you a quick story that you probably wonder how it happened, but this is what happened. Of course, LL got Rock the Bell Station. He's doing very successful with it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Put our boy Chuck Chill out on there, Mrs. C. And as he's, you know, glowing and blowing it up with Roxanne and others, big shout to Sha Rock. You know, he's searching for other DJs.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So he's having a conversation with our brother Prince Marky D. Rest in peace.
That's my guy.
My brother. That's my brother. You know what I mean? And he asked Marky, you know, I want to bring a DJ from the South to rep Rock the Bells.
Mm-hmm.
Marky said, if you need to get anybody, you need to get Epps.
Nice.
Man.
Nice.
When I tell you Marky passed the torch right before he left, he sure did, man. Mm-hmm. I love my brother to this day, and I'll rep him to this day. So, L does this all-day city, and he highlights any city, Detroit, LA, New York, Brooklyn, whatever, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And he highlighted Miami, and he told me to produce an hour-and-a-half mix.
Right.
And, you know, I showed out, you know, me, Laz, Khaled, we all did our thing, you know. And I showed out, and, man, the next day, he calls me personally on my phone and was like, yo, Epps, that mix was so phenomenal, man. That was so dope. I never really heard any DJ from the South like that put on a show and showed the history of Miami and mixed and scratched and did how you presented it. And the next day he offered me a contract, man.
Nice.
Offered me a contract and gave me Rock the Bells, my own show, Saturday Night Ride, 9 p.m.
Blessings. And you know where that all come from? Put it in the work. Put it in the work. You know, to each his own how they go about whatever they do. Some people talk their way into it, but showing and putting in the work is more valuable because they see that you have something that can go a long, far way. You may have a good give and gab game and talking, but you got to show and prove. You put in the work.
Right, man. Yeah, man. So salute to Elm for making that happen. And that happened too in the pandemic. Like that was part of like, what am I gonna do now? You know what I mean? Is, you know, clubs shut down. What's next? You know what I mean? And that came along, and Marky and to add on to that story, L is calling me again a couple of days later. Yo, Marky hasn't submitted his mix, his show. Have you talked to him? And I went to go look for Marky, and you know, the building was telling me that the ambulance just, you know, take
your time. Take your time.
Picked him up and took him away. And, you know, an hour later from that, you know, that's when they announced that, you know, my brother passed away, Prince Marky D.
Of course, he was staying down there for a while, right?
For a while, he was doing 103.5 to be with me, you know. He did, you know, the radio station out here with me.
Right.
And for me, I had to go report that to LL.
Deep.
Like me, little me, I have to go tell this icon his brother passed away. Our brother passed away. It was heavy.
I hear that, man. Rest in peace, man. And his sounds, his spirit, and everything remains with us.
And I think that what brought me and LL close as we are for the past 2 years. Like,
okay,
like I think I'm his little Marky D for right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So big shout to L with that. Rest in peace, Prince Marky D.
And L and Marky, right along with the rest of the crew of Fat Boys, you know, they got history as far as the Fresh Press, you know. So, you know, they saw a lot of things along the way over the years, you know.
Right. Shout to our brother D Nice in the building. D Nice, what up, bro?
Nice, what's good?
Keep missing you when you come to Miami, man. I need to come check up on you, man. Shout out to D Nice. D Nice is another a story that I love to tell, man. I would watch D Nice kill the pandemic, on and on and on and on and on.
One show ASS, he found, he found
out
he locked it in, and the rest remains,
And it's because of D Nice that I'm doing this right here. Because everybody, the whole world would be like, "Yo, Epps, get on the live, DJ." I'm like, all right, but I want to do something different from what D Nice doing or from what every other DJ is doing. And D Nice helped me figure this part out. Like, Epps, why don't you do a mix show online on IG? The first mix show, Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. I play New Music Mondays, Celebrity Tuesdays. D Nice, we need you up on here, by the way. Indie Thursdays, Wednesdays and Fridays, I'll get on the turntables, I'll rock. And I've been doing it ever since the pandemic, and the pandemic showed me that I could transition to do this now. You know what I mean? I don't have to wait on a radio station. I could talk to my friends and family. I could play for the whole entire world and heal the world through Instagram. And of course, Instagram and Meta send me 2 checks a month. So, I figured that part out. And from till this day, I just still rock on the Instagram. So, big shout to D Nice, he in the building as well. I appreciate you, OG.
You know what's so funny? Actually, maybe 10 years or a little more ago, all about rocking on Ustream, live stream. And then here was this pandemic. It had people going towards social media to start rocking out. And everything happened for a reason.
Right.
Great time what D Nice did. And, it led other people to follow through, and you doing what you're doing.
Red, going back to the radio days, I heard a story that you gave on Drink Champs. It was disturbing to me because I kind of went through the same thing. Batman Scoop kind of told me he went through the same thing. DJ Laz told me he went through the same thing. I felt like, I'm being, I got a music director as a DJ, and I got a program director. He's a DJ too, you know what I mean? And, I just felt like things wasn't really clicking the way the pressure was on top of me with 2 DJs really trying to, I get it. You know what I mean? You guys, it's corporate. I get it. Y'all the boss. But there's ways to handle things with people like Fat Man Scoop, Red Alert, Flex, and I'm sorry, even Epps, you know what I mean? But, I felt like I was trying to be son, and it was kind of disrespectful. So I got up and walked away because I felt like the PD was using the MD to utilize me, to push me out the way. And the MD doesn't realize what was going on. He's just thinking that he's doing his job, which he is, it is what it is. But I heard this similar story with you and Enough, and I think it was Hot 97.
Yeah, there's one thing I have learned. Respect, big up to DJ Enough. I have a lot of
brother. Yeah.
You got politics, you got a pile of tricks, and they combine together. As you know, just like any other form of entertainment, business, industrial, sports, you always have that bullshit, regardless of what. And, within programming, I didn't see eye to eye with, people. And they use somebody as a tool to come at me, and he probably not aware, but he also probably looking at, well, I got this opportunity to get to the next level, but not realizing how the way it was being handled. But,
yeah,
at that time, because when I got let go, I was out for 3 months, went back over to Kiss FM because, Kiss was still up at that time. We were sister stations.
Right.
Left Kiss FM, wound up going to Power 105. So then after 5 years, Power 105, I come back over to Kiss FM for the final time before it got closed down. It closed down.
Right.
Yeah. And when I saw him, I took it upon myself and being the bigger man, and saying I come to apologize to him because I have no words for him during the course of time. I was hurt. Because, you know, I didn't expect that. I didn't.
Right.
You know, it's a grimy game in anything. But when you get it from somebody who you're real good with, it hurts. So, you know, we're good. We're good now. We're good.
Of course. Yeah. But, you know, I just felt like, you know, stories like that need to be told so DJs could be aware that things like that can happen, you know what I mean? And you need to
nobody about anything because I'm not a person that go around parading about any issues. You know, but I know that question was brought to me, and I know how that question is being brought. You know? No, you clever guy. I love you.
The way he does it, yeah. And the way you told it, I was so shocked. I'm looking at you guys, I'm like, wow, that same shit happened to me.
He said, yeah, you know, I got this question off of Twitter. You ain't get it off no damn Twitter. I know that shit was in-house, but I said what I had to say, and we move on. That's it.
You know, at the end of the day, man, you know, great stories will make a show. And I thought out of all DJs that's been on the Drink Champs, that was one extreme interview and one great story.
Thank you, man, because I was speaking honestly and the truth. And, you know, I understand that Drink Champ, Math Harper, quite a few of them, Wallow and all of them, the real cats, street cats, whatever, how thorough, how durable you are. I understand about that life. I'm not going to speak my past.
Right.
But I understand that life, and I respect it.
Right.
I got on that Drink Champ. I'm going to talk about my life, my history, what it took for me to be from the start to where I'm at now.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that.
And that was a great story. It was a great interview. Red, man, I'm not going to hold you too long, man. I'm glad you got to spend some time with me, man, and we got to chop it up in front of everybody. There's a lot of DJs in the building. I can't call them out all right now, but a lot of DJs in the building salute you.
Respect to everyone that's in here, that's listening. You know, if you're a DJ, you're a person, no, I wouldn't even say a fan, a supporter for what we do, you know, that love what we do, you know, respect to all y'all.
One more thing, man. I really was expecting you to be on that Rock the Bell cruise in November.
Put it this way. If it's meant to be, it's going to be.
I see some lineup. I'm like, man, we got to get ready up in there, man. Just
It's meant to be, it's going to be. That's the best way I can put it. It's going to be.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I'm going to enjoy this 50-year anniversary of the culture, and I'm going to enjoy this 40 years of what I've been doing on the radio.
Right.
That's what I'm looking forward to do between the both of them.
Right. Anything coming up for you want to promote before you get up out of here, my brother?
You know, I'm still pushing my apparel line. You know, I've been having this apparel line for a while called Flop Master Retro. Matter of fact, and I got to try and get my man Mook to send you down something. You know, we just came out with the 50-year anniversary hoodies and shirts, but we got a lot of other displays. You know, you can go to popmasterretro.com. You know, you can see all what's on there. You know, I send a link to you.
Somebody asked about the Army hat.
About this hat?
Yeah. That's that legendary hat. A lot of people don't know about that right there.
I started wearing this hat around the time I was DJing in Union Square.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Epps, you remember I used to have the big red afro.
Right.
And then after a while, you got tired of combing, man. You know, raking that hair. So, you know, I said, oh, I like this hat. The first hat I had, I'm going to tell you the first hat I had. It was like this, same style, but in the front of it was the Kango symbol. You know, like the Kango from the company.
Yeah.
And I was able to have like a rubbery type thing, and I rubbed it off. and I kept wearing the hat like that, and then I just kept going. And I know people say when they see that hat, they know it's me.
Right.
If they see me without a hat, they don't recognize me. God bless the hat.
Yes, definitely, man. Hey, and also, guys, if you want to book Cool DJ Red Alert, man, hit up Zaka. Zaka, he in here somewhere, man. You know, my man will definitely take care of you and make sure Red is in the building, rocking the house for you and all that, man. Red, I'm coming to New York tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be in Jersey at that Barcode, hang out with Def Jam and Chuck Chill Out. Yeah, for the turntables that Pretty Lou is doing.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm coming to Jersey tomorrow, and then Friday I'm gonna be at in Queens doing my party at Melody NYC. So I'm gonna be on the turntables over there. So you know, hopefully we could catch up somehow, some way.
I go to DC real quick, but I'll be back right away. You know.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Doing there's the mail, the USA Mail Convention, so they got me
dope.
So, you know, and then they also, you know, embracing the culture for this year. So, you know, I got to put on the hard boys and rock for them, you know.
There you go. There you go. Red, once again, Unc, I appreciate you for coming through the DJ Epps and Friends show. Great stories, great times. I thank you. We thank you for everything you've done for hip hop in the past 50 and your career, you know what I mean? And listen, we here for you, man. We love you.
Thank you.
And we thank you. We thank you dearly for the hip hop that you brought us, you know what I mean, in the past 50 years and so on. You know what I mean?
Respect to everybody down there in Miami, of course. I used to be down there all the time.
On that South Beach with the poo-poo juice.
Yeah. Yeah, what's that used to be down there on Ocean Drive? I forgot where you had the drinks, and they had that one particular drink.
Yeah, boy, I remember you used to love some Wet Willies, boy.
Yeah, there you go, and that particular drink, catch a cab.
Call a cab, call a cab.
Call a cab.
Yeah, everybody loves some call a cab.
All right.
Definitely, man. We got to get you back out here, man, so we can just celebrate hip-hop in Miami somehow, some way. So, yeah, man. Red, once again, thank you for coming by the show. I appreciate you. God bless you and your family. Tell the kids, tell everybody I said what's up, and I'm going to catch up with you later and soon.
I got to send you some material of my younger son that he's been doing his thing.
Please do that.
Cool G Mims.
Yeah, please do that, man. Them boys, they holler at me on the DM sometimes, man. Tell them, man.
All right.
It ain't no thing. Send that over so I could play. I could wear it right here. I could make it happen right here. Help promote it.
Yeah, you know, he be coming into his own. Me as dad, you know, I fall back and let him be coming to his own.
Yeah.
I want him to his own bones, you know, and they see that he did it without me, and he been doing that, so I respect that.
No. Tell him to hit me up, man. Because when we was hanging out in Miami with Crazy Bone, he gave me a piece of the action. He showed me what's up.
Right. Okay.
So yes, send that over. I got you.
All right.
Too easy. All right.
Will do.
All right. Cool DJ Red Alert on the DJ Epps and Friends show, man. Red, be easy. God bless you, family. Out. Word up, man. There you have it. Once again, another episode. DJ Epps and Friends live and direct for you and yours. You know, Cool DJ Red Alert passing through. I'm gonna get ready to go to New York City right now. So I gotta go finish packing up and get ready to go. Once again, man, next week, let me just let you know what's going on next week. SO, oh man, cut my man's head off, man. My fault. SO will be in the building from Bag Fuel. If you know about Bag Fuel, if you know about SO, my guy is coming. Yeah, next Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern time right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show. Celebrity Tuesdays, and we're going to talk about all the stuff. We're going to talk about podcasts. We're going to talk about hip-hop. We're going to talk about his experience and everything. So please pull up on me Tuesday, 10 o'clock with my man SO in the building, live and direct for you and yours, all right? Shout out to the Bag Fuel family. Shout out to my man Heineken. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Paul Bibbs, what up, baby? I know Paul would have been, he didn't want to miss this interview. Shout out to Lord Sincere, Prison Prosper in the building. My guy, Team Epps Byron in the building. Who else, man? Shout to DJ Drop, DJ Rob, Sunborn, DJ Cosmo. Shout to our brother D Nice passed through today, where we appreciate you, OG. The pro, who's that? The Professor. You know, big shout to you, Commander Richie. Is that Commander Richie? Yeah, Commander Richie. Mr. Rover is me. Excuse me, man. We're gonna shout everybody that's been in the building. We appreciate you, man. Cav BPT was popping. Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody who hung out today. Beachfront Property was good. And we appreciate everybody hanging out with us today, man. Really, really do. I see a lot of new followers too, man. Appreciate that. Jess, I see you, Jess. Isukali, what up, baby? DJ Big Heck in the building. Direct DJs, it's a family. Big Heck about to head out to LA, California. Look out for Big Heck. All right? I appreciate you, Heck. DJ Super Dave in the building was popping. Street Dreams in the building. Key was popping. We're just gonna say Key, all right? Drew was good. Once again, man, I'm gonna be in New York City this Friday at Melody NYC in Astoria, New York City, Queens, New York. Your boy DJ Epps about to come shut it down. Shout out to DJ Drop, he gonna be in the building. Shout out to my man DJ Intake, he gonna be in the building. It's gonna be crazy, live and direct for you and yours. So I suggest you pull up to New York City, Queens, New York. You know what I mean? Appreciate the love. You know what I mean? We need you in the building. All right. So that means for the rest of the week, I'm gonna be out and about. So the DJ Epps and Friends show won't come back until Monday for New Music Monday. So everybody, submit your music for Monday night. When I get back on the air at 10 o'clock, we're gonna be playing New Music Mondays right here. Nature Boy, woo! In the building. Nature Boy, New York, I'm coming around your way. Queens, Friday night, meet me there. You already know. Astoria, I'm coming, man. Meet me there, man. Lyrical.com was popping. Jess, why you mad? Jess, why you mad? Shout to Last Girl, she in the building. Shout to all my friends and family that's in the metaverse. I appreciate y'all supporting me and accepting me into the metaverse community, because I know it's a big thing in the metaverse. So if you have your goggles, if not, get some goggles, because the metaverse is totally the next wave, totally brand new. You need to be part of that. I throw parties in the metaverse sometimes, and a lot of people come hear me DJ in the metaverse, and they come to my club at in the Horizon World at Club Kiss or Motion, or you know what I mean, the Butcher Shop and so on. So we appreciate everybody. Yeah, hit my DM if you want to submit. Hit my DM if you want to submit. All right, you already know. Now. Oh man, yo, DJ Butter, we need to link up, man. Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn. Butter about to go shut down Brooklyn. Yeah, you already know. Black Saturday in the building was good. All right, man. Everybody, let me go finish packing up. I gotta go dye my hair. You know what that's about. You know what I mean? Yeah. I keep the blonde popping. You know what I mean? And I like that. Might be the last year that I do it. You know what I mean? Might just, switch it up again. All right. So let me just leave you with this Good Energy record. Everybody talk. Oh, speaking of good energy, Miami, Florida, we appreciate you. And when we talk about Miami, Florida, not just the whole Miami, entire Florida, but especially Deco Drive. Now, Deco Drive did a special on Young Wildin' today, man. And we appreciate Deco Drive, letting the world know that Young Wildin' is the new artist coming out of Miami, Florida, and got that good energy for everybody, man. So we appreciate that big time, man. Big big time, all right? So everybody, if you in Miami, I think Deco Drive comes on again right now at 11:30. You might be able to catch that, but if not, I'll repost it so everybody can see the interview, man. So thank you, Deco Drive. Thank you, South Florida, for accepting Young Wildin', the new artist with the new record, Good Energy, live and direct right here. Now, DJs, if you need this Good Energy record, hit my DM. I'll be glad to email it to you, all right, man? I think we're doing a second round of dub plates coming up very soon, so we will definitely hit you up. All right, Too Easy. To all the DJs that have been playing it, DJ Extents, DJ Calvin in Atlanta, DJ Kane, Denver, Colorado, 2111 Radio in Orlando. I mean, we've been getting love everywhere, man. Bass Drop Radio inside the metaverse. Everybody's been playing the Good Energy record, so we appreciate that, all right? Everybody, I want you to have a good night, man. I'm on my way to New Jersey, New York, so you'll see what's popping on my Instagram. Everybody on Twitch, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter. I appreciate y'all. TikTok, I'm sorry that we didn't get to put the Red Alert interview, but we're going to post it somehow and make sure you guys watch it. We still trying to do the 2 interview thing on TikTok, and, you know, it's a tough thing, but we're going to make it happen, all right? But as the mixes, you're definitely going to get that live and direct. So everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching DJ Epps and Friends, brought to you by Positivity Water. And we want to thank Cool DJ Red Alert for coming by today and hanging out with us, giving us stories and giving us great vibes and advice and all that, man. All right, so everybody have a good night. Once again, I'm going to leave you with that Good Energy by Young Wildin', all right? Turn up.
DJ Epps got that good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D. Yeah. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D.
Joy Taylor talks. Happy birthday! Joy, happy birthday! Joy Taylor! Joy Taylor talks. Happy birthday! We love you. Word up. Yo, Cliff, you already know. See you Saturday. Sirius XM, rock the bells.
More love, more light. With the amethyst, the rose quartz, that fluorite, crystal vision, intuition, foresight. Even my lucid dreams started getting more right. Oh, I waste more days and I live for more nights. I get higher light because it feels more right. Yeah. Tell me what's wrong from right. It's all connected, energy can never die. Born in the dark, but I told her be the light. Make every money, I got out your evil life. What's that advice? Don't kill my vibe. No more depression, please don't kill my pride. Road of religion, I'm catching the green lights. Spread out my wings, I'm catching the free flights. Free as a bird, out of sight, singing every little thing gonna be alright. Yeah.